Hi all! Got some Heal All Dr. Morris tea that I'm finishing up in this rad soup mug that my Uncle Joe gave to me. Thank you. And also thank you to Mom for this birthday gift. I'm rocking a piercing on each ear. I believe it's called the helix. So I got these cartilage piercings. Okay, now I'm back. I took a short break because I was sort of struggling to get the words out when I was filming before. I had some grapes and banana ice cream, and now I'm cold. Here's a better look at the piercing, and I'm going to show that I've had this part of my ear pierced before in the past, but at this point I think it's closed up. And that's alright. I'm super pleased with having a single piercing, really happy about it. And the day that I got the piercing, I ended up getting the piercing a little bit lower on my ear, and the size of the ring was larger than I had thought it would be. And I'm digging it. The actual piercing itself was alright. I mean, it hurt a little bit more than I thought it would. I could really just detect the sensation of the needle going through. But you know what? When it was done, it was done. A little bit of blood. She cleaned it up, and that night I went home. I hadn't got any of the products there. I think they had like a saline solution you can buy to sanitize the area, but I wasn't sure if they test on animals. She wasn't sure, so I wanted to get something on my own and take a different route. They also had Listerine and the Dial antibacterial soap. I don't know if that was just a suggestion and actually sold it there, but to my knowledge, both test on animals. I headed off to Wegmans maybe 2 days after, and I was looking around. She suggested finding a saline solution that was, you know, vegan. I looked for that, but I just saw like Epsom salt, and I think I'm gonna get that soon, make my own kind of saline solution, just making sure, you know, there's nothing added to it, or it's not tested on animals, stuff like that. I don't know much about it, so I just wanna clear it up and then go for it. So that was something to look for, and then antibacterial soap that was vegan, castor oil, tea tree oil, and she was saying that if I get castor oil or tea tree oil, to get a natural one, and both these seem natural. If not natural, then it may clog up the piercing and get yucky. So the first 2 days when I had the piercing, I was just putting my ear under the shower head, putting hot water on, and cleaning it that way. And then now I use the tea tree oil. It's really simple. I did buy cotton balls for it to swab the area, but I think a Q-tip gives more control, and you know, you can get into the area better. So found these in the closet. So I take the tea tree oil, I screw off the cap, I put this under hot water, and I dip it in here so it has tea tree oil on it, then I dip it underneath the hot water. That way I can dilute it a bit, and then I go in and just scrub around the area, and then the back is a little bit tougher, so I asked my mom to kind of go in there for me and clean it up. I bought this a few days after I got the tea tree oil for a different purpose, but I'm thinking that I could also use this. Excuse me. I would have gotten antibacterial soap, but I didn't really see any, so excuse me. Those are what I found, and I think that there's, you know, other stuff out there too. So if you happen to use any or have any suggestions, then please leave them in the comments. This looks like it's doing the trick, doing the job, and you know, it was pretty easy to find the tea tree oil, so it's like a go-to thing, I would say. If you're looking for something and you may already even have these oils laying around, and even like the Q-tips and cotton balls. So there we go. The plant-based route may not be available where you get pierced, but just like stopping by the grocery store or next time you go out shopping. Thank you and happy piercing.